Hey, everybody. My name is Andrew, and I want to talk about what happened yesterday here on What the Yesterday. I mainly cover news and entertainment. So, it'll be like mainstream media, YouTube journalists, podcasts, video games, streamers, maybe other worldwide events, and random fun stuff. Uh, I'm not really going to give my opinion, just trying to cover what's going on. So, for example, Spencer Pratt in California. Uh, Apparently there's some fraud going on. James O'Keefe is there. Uh, just random stuff on X. But as far not really random, but that's what's really popping up. For example, Hit X, L.A. Race. We got Zach, Nick Shirley. Like this is the hot topic of today, or sorry, should I say yesterday? Also coming in, we got the Good Morning broadcast. Even though some stuff's going on, it's just cool. It's cool to see them just chilling back, talking about the Spurs and Knicks. There's more to life than just like politics and fraud and stress. So when you have that moment to just kick back, enjoy it. Because when business is time to when it kicks off, it's time for business. And let's see on to the next one. What else we got? Oh yeah, so at the Washington Examiner, here's why Iran's attacks on Israel didn't cross Trump's red lines. The Strait of Hormuz is an interesting point. This one little spot of the in the world really affects a lot of the trade. I need to do a lot. I need to do more research into this, other than saying, "Hey, a lot of boats travel through here." It affects so many countries. Uh, that's what the Washington Examiner is saying. Here at Fox News, Trump urged to finish off Iran's military targets. I'm just covering. I just pick a mainstream media. I'll choose a video and I read the title. I don't have time to watch all these videos. I'll
Said
watch
that
a
he
little bit
wants
of it,
every country.
but I'm trying to go off many of the headlines and who's saying what and how they're saying it. This whole like caps finish off. It's just all these details are important. They're all placed there for a reason. CNN, one of Trump's most heated interviews. Yeah, this was Trump just like walked off. This lady was I should know her name. This would be,
daughter-in-law on Fox
but
News questions in
it's
which
that
you
lady right here.
see and it
I
sits
see
him
her everywhere.
accountable. And he kept
Like she's
repeating
actually
conspiracy theories with no basis in
well
reality.
known,
He
and
talked about the January 6 rioters
but
having their lives destroyed by the
but the thing
government.
is that
He talked about California elections
it,
being
as a viewer, well, this
rigged
is
for
what's
which
going
there
on.
was no evidence.
One of
And
Trump's
Welker
most heated
kept asking a
interviews,
simple
Trump just
question.
walked off. Iran and Israel ceasefire weakens amid new rounds of attacks. This is from KCAU TV. South Korea's President Lee orders probe into ballot shortage during local elections. This is crazy. This actually sparked my interest because I'm thinking that if anyone is going to be like authentic or follow the rules, it would be almost any other place but America. Uh, what is it? Not to say that we're not with order here. It's just that what we allow what goes on. We say, hey, vote with your, use your vote. But there are things that we're just like, okay, that just happens. So we let it happen. But it seems that in Korea that they are not letting this happen. They saw something. This is South Korea specifically that they're speaking out. Uh, I This is all hearsay, but what I've heard in the video, what I've read is that it's these are not Koreans that are in the race. They're actually Chinese. Some of the policemen are Chinese. They're not Korean, and so we as Americans, we're not going to understand the difference between of because to say that if you were to put, I'm just being utterly honest. I'm not trying to be an ass, but if you were to put a Korean, a Chinese, a Japanese, a Filipino person in front of me, I probably couldn't tell you which nationality they're from. Like I'm not trying to be mean. Like I'll take an educated guess. Like, but the the, the the distinct features do not jump out to me or as us to Americans as it would to a South Korean. You know, South Korean's gonna look at a person and be like, "Oh, you're not Korean. You're definitely Chinese," and it's gonna be night and day difference versus to us. It's versus us Americans. It's not so much the case. Just more. Just these guys are they are rallying. You know, they want order. These are people that want order. They want justice. They want the truth, transparency. Uh, you notice how like no one's throwing rocks, no one's throwing punches, no one's pushing, no one's shoving. Just raised voices, signs, like no fire. I mentioned that because we as Americans can learn from this as an example from protesting. There's a difference. But yeah, this is from Weon. South Koreans rally for election justice, demand election rerun. From Black conservative perspective, Carmelo Anthony suffers devastating blow as teammate witness implodes after caught lying on video. This case is crazy, guys. This is definitely going to be like case of the year. It's yeah. This is what's going on today. Jesse Lee Pearson, the big dogs return. Two women tell JLP why they're ready to obey their husbands. Hour 14-minute video. Jesse Lee Pearson, he's a pretty funny guy. Where he stands, he stands there. I don't really see him as a grifter too much. From the time I have been watching him, I watch him from time to time. Some of his takes are pretty cool. The way he's able to, the way he talks to people, the way he's able to be persistent with some, like he's able to get an answer, and he's relentless when he wants an answer. But he's nice about it. Nick Fuentes reveals the ugly facts about Iran. Trump will never simply walk away. Liberty Vault. White House targets left-wing YouTube for crackdown. The Kyle Kalinske Show from Secular Talk. This is mainly talking about. There's been a lot of shade. I wouldn't call it shade. Like a lot of. This is about Hassan Piker, mainly Hassan Piker, and just the rhetoric that surrounds him. He has said some questionable stuff if you follow the Legendary series. And what is it? I recommend go check out that guy's channel. That's the series he goes. I mean, it's just it. He's just re-saying what Hassan has said. Like he's not saying anything different. If Hassan said it, he'll talk about it. So, I mean, yeah, the story writes itself in that category. We got Destiny, the most deranged win hunt I've ever seen. It seems that Destiny is now catching on to the Lego thief, or maybe he's now capitalizing on it. He's got to have known of it, but whether or not he invested time into it, till now, who's to say? But this is what Destiny's doing. Tim Pool, or Timcast IRL. He's also talking about Carmelo Anthony. Just going through X post, doing his research. It looks like, from what I saw in the video, this is not my opinion, just what I'm seeing in the video, what I'm hearing from them is that Carmelo provoked the other party, and you can't really provoke and then claim self-defense. It doesn't work that way. Oh yeah, Blue Can. This guy's super entertaining, fun to watch. If you want to see how stupid can be today, like man, like these guys will be at a stop, and instead of just listening to the cop, just doing what you got to do. I know it's stressful, but it's much easier in the long road than you just running off, get into an accident. Now your vehicle's ruined. Now you got more charges. You're in deeper shit. Like, come on now. Markiplier, he's exploring Forbidden Rex from Sonata 2. I will definitely mute because I'm pretty sure his voice is like he could copyright his voice. This guy is, man. Look at his hair. Oh yeah, this is a sad story. Like this is like almost a letdown. This is like you don't you don't want to hate the art. It's hard to discern the artist from the art. You know, you don't want to hate the art because of the artist, but this is real. It's nostalgic. You know, it hits a sweet spot. Uh, this is the guy who sang the you want to be the very best in Pokemon, that whole theme song. But there's some crazy allegations. I'm not sure if it's allegations or whether it's truths that come to light. But check out Charlie's video, Let Penguins Z0. He does a really good job of covering it. We all know Charlie. If you don't know Charlie, man, dude, yeah, definitely give him a sub. Uh, really funny. I like his shit talk, the way he smack talks. Uh, Even then, it's just or banter. You know, it's not really shit talk. He's calling people goobers, but sometimes he gives you like a line, and you're just like, oh, bro, I could have said better. And it flows off the tongue. That's not me glazing, by the way. Totally not glazing. Dude, Spyro, some new games that came out the other day or yesterday, last couple of days. Freaking Spyro 4 or Realm Beyond. The Realm Beyond is weird because I hope it's not multiplayer as much as I love Spyro. Like, I think Spyro's just supposed to be. This is where I give my opinions. I'm gonna give my opinions on video games. When it comes to politics, daily news stuff, I'm gonna do my best to not give my opinion. Just I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible whenever I give away news. But it's probably you can probably hear it in my tone. I need to work on that, but that's the kind of that's what I want to give to my audience. You know, an unbiased take when it comes to news, mainstream media, IRL stuff. But when it comes to video games, that's where I want to be a little bit more authentic, a little more opinionated. Uh, Spyro, freaking, we go way back. We go back to Jam Pack demo from the Pizza Hut. I just playing those 2 levels. That's all we got. I forgot their names, but don't. We got the plat when they got re-released. So when I saw this, crazy stuff. Uh, Pal World 1.0, their cinematic trailer. This game I'm super hyped for. Got about 400 hours in it. Uh, Super excited. Uh, which is really nice. In fact, I should bring this up. But like on their really cool. Most games, whenever they give you like an early test or like a beta test, most of the time, almost always, you have to restart with a new account. But Power World, they came out with this really cool feature. Not really a feature. Where are you guys? Basically, they will allow you to keep all your old data, so you don't have to reset. So if you have your base, you do not need to wipe your data for Power World 1.0, but you should. You know, if you already got a 6,000 hour account, if that's possible, whatever amount of hour account, you have it all decked out, your bases are loaded up, you have all your pals, everything's ready to go. You can totally rock with it day one and go and just finish the rest of the game. But they do hint at that there's a large number of changes, and there's going to. Oh, one moment. Oh yeah, back what I was saying. Yeah, Power World. You do not need to wipe your data for Power World 1.0. So if you have all your bases, you have all your pals, you're ready to go. You don't want to give it all up. You could totally play the full game with it on the official release with all your stuff. But they recommend that maybe you want to restart it. They added some new stuff. It's gonna be a different gaming experience. I will be restarting this, but it's just nice that they give you the option. That they're not forcing you to do it, which is just a bonus in my book. Let's see where we're at. Oh wait, this Animo game. Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, so yeah, Gears of War E-Day. This game looks badass. Actually, I've never played any of the Gears of War. I never had Xbox growing up. I never was the Xbox enthusiast. But if any of the games were to get me, it would either be Fable, Halo, or this or Gears of War. And And in this E-Day, like they're talking about, or they're showing how, like, instead of it being like you show up and there's already destruction, basically the destruction's happening around you, you know, so you're like in a fully built city, and then these guys start invading, and the whole environment just starts falling down around you as you're progressing through this mission. So I imagine that each mission might look different depending on how you go about it, if it's even mission based, but it looks super clean, looks super fun. I might want to try this out. Animo, looks like a pal tamer, not a pal tamer, but a monster tamer. But you can like merge with them. Cool music. You know, I'm not trying to get copyright. You know, I'm trying to talk over it. But for example, it should come right here where like I see a person and some type of creature flying, and then they merge together to make like some type of hybrid right here. Boom. Or so I assume that's also a hybrid, and that's also a hybrid. So I'm curious to see where this is going to go. It's the first time seeing it. I saw that was on yesterday, so let's try it out. Oh, this is a fun little wind chime. I saw this, and maybe you guys would like to. Some crazy stuff. If you want, find this original channel, give them a little like and a thumbs up. And then last little fun stuff, just giving like a polar bear's like this whole giant ice block of fish and vegetables. I'm like, oh, that's fun. Like, if you ever want to go see the whole thing, polar bears, sorry, Peak Wildlife, Spark 2015. Peak Wildlife Park 2015. Yeah. Well, that's my first video, guys. This was good. I need to get this out of the way. Thanks for watching. If you don't mind, please like and subscribing. I want to do more of this, and it'd be awesome to do this full time. All right, thank you. You all have a great day.